How's it hanging, people? It's your boy, MillzySawUs, number one fella for lazy gaming and especially simulated FIFA, and welcome back to the finale episode of Season 7 for my FIFA 16 PSG career mode. If I sound a little bit off, I do apologise. I only woke up like an hour or two ago, and my girlfriend is still sleeping next door. But I wanted to get this stream out for you guys because I'm reaching the pinnacle moment of this career mode, which means I'm considering stopping my major project, also known as my PSG career mode, and want to bring my attention to focus on some other projects, especially one that I put a lot of time and effort into in the Accrington career mode. Now, um, before I get into that, I just wanted to talk about what this episode is going to be all about. Before I do that, I'm going to say a big shout out to Jesper and Levi for coming to join my stream. I do appreciate that, guys. And bear with me one moment. Best friend of mine who lives up in Australia is being very annoying. And she's a little bit disappointed that I've started a FIFA stream. Well, she's going to have to be really patient when it comes to streaming The Last of Us. So, Ellie, if you can hear me, I do apologise. I really do apologise. Okay. So, this episode is the finale, as I've already explained. We're coming towards the end of season 7, and first and foremost, I'm very, very grateful for all the effort that all my spectators and followers and also subscribers who have put in the effort towards this career mode. It's been an absolute blast. I've had so much fun doing this. I really can't wait for FIFA 17 to come out so I can do another career mode for PSG. But I am pleased to announce that we won the treble, guys. We won the Liga, we won the Coupe de Ligue, and we won the Champions Cup. I've never done that in the previous seasons, and we will find out shortly. But this will be a lengthy episode explaining my entire journey up to this point. So I'm sorry that it's not going to be any gameplay, guys. I do apologise. It could be actually a very boring episode, so if you want to watch this later on, I will completely understand. But without further ado, guys, I think we've got a lot to talk about, so let's get crack-a-lacking. We're going to do this in order of, central squad transfers, offers and season. I'll try and get through as much as I can. I'm in no rush, but I do want to explain things my way. So, as you can see, I've got this little youth player here called Afonso Mendes. He's currently the only player in my youth academy who I am training at the moment since I've given him a contract with the senior squad. He was going to leave and I couldn't afford to let him go because he has a potential between 90 and 94. So I really, really, really wanted to train him up. So I have been training him up over the past few weeks, and hopefully next season I can loan him out to a club so he can get some experience and I don't have to worry about him. So that is that. Looking at the news, I had a little browse through before I started the stream. There's nothing really interesting going on. The only thing that kind of caught my eye was Player of the Month announced was FC Lorient's Plie. So that's quite interesting. And Thomas Muller was the Champions Cup's player of the competition, which sucks, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, Manuel Neuer is one of my most recent injured players. Very shocking news, and on the Champions Cup final as well. Pulled a groin, but we will get into that in a bit. And I think that about covers it for the news. Now, allow me to show you the tables. Here is the Liga 1, so we got to the top, of course. After 38 games, we had 25 victories, 11 draws, and only 2 losses. We were very dominant this season. I was very confident in them, and it might arguably be one of the best seasons we've had, with 76 goals for and 18 goals against. Yes, I am, babe. I am streaming. I haven't got the video. They can't see you now. Are you okay? Is that from all the restless legs from yesterday? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. 18 goals against with a goal difference of 58, giving us points of 86. Now behind us we have Marseille and third place Lyonnais, sorry. Fourth place Montpellier, fifth place Toulouse. Now let's have a look to see who's going to be relegated into Ligue 2, and it looks to me like it's going to be ES Troyes and Nimes Olympique. If I pronounced any of those clubs wrong, I do apologise. I'm really shit when it comes to pronouncing names in clubs. So obviously we won the Trophy Champion against Lyonnais at the beginning of the season. Only a simple trophy. You know, it's like the Community Shield. Nothing to really brag about. In the Coupe Nationale, unfortunately, we got eliminated in the semi-final against Marseille, and they ended up winning the trophy. Now, Coupe Nationale, for those who are not familiar with the French league, is similar to the FA Cup in England. And thankfully, we won the Coupe de Ligue, which is like the Capital One Cup in England. We defeated Montpellier in a final 5-1. Very good performance by my team. In the Champions Trophy, which was the pre-season tournament, we unfortunately lost in the final against FC Porto, so we never got those big bucks like we did in the beginning. In the Copa Europe, Real Madrid lost to Villarreal CF, and Villarreal CF are becoming one of those clubs that are becoming considerably a stronger team throughout the season. I mean, we are leading up to season 8 now, so some of these bigger teams like Real Madrid and Barcelona are sort of dying down a little bit. In my career mode, anyway. In the Champions Cup, I am very happy to pronounce that we are the winners. We defeated Barcelona 3-1, which gave us the treble, which I finally got in this career mode. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. Coming up next, which slightly lags, here we go. The Euro League. Valencia CF won this year's Euro League, so they're going to be our opponents come season 8 for the Europa Cup, I think it is. Can't remember what it's called. But that is it. That is all the tables, guys, for that tab. Now let's have a look at top scorers for the Liga. We have Benzia for Lyonnais' striker for top scorer, and unfortunately for PSG we only have Griezmann in 9th spot with only 11 goals, but at least Eden Hazard has plotted himself on 13th place for top scorers, so quite proud of him for that. He really made a name for himself in that left wing position. As for assists, we've got do forgive me, Cosiello for OGC Nice. And as for PSG, Costa fit himself into 5th position, but unfortunately no one else for PSG. And as for clean sheets, Juan Carlos. Oh my god, I'm fucking shocked about that. My second team's goalkeeper actually gets first place on clean sheets. Holy shit. Tell you what, Manuel Neuer better prepare himself, because he's probably going to lose his first team spot come season 8. But well done, I'm fucking proud of that. Alright. We don't really care about yellow cards and red cards. They're kind of not relevant, but it is interesting to see my defender's Alaba in second place for red cards. He's just really going to need to control his aggression out there on the field, but what can I say? Now, don't care about player stats for Trophy Champ. Coupe Nationale. So Lille's Gurassi, and my girlfriend could jump in at any time if she thinks I've said something wrong. But my Gareth Bale got second place for assists, so that was nice. That's nice to see. Oh, so sorry, that's for top scorers. My bad. For assists, we got Dore for FC Sochaux. Unfortunately, it's only Bale in 8th place and Suarez in 9th. clean sheets, George Wren for Montpellier. At least Manuel Neuer got second place. As for the Coupe de Ligue on clean sheets, Manuel Neuer got the most. Well done, lad. Very proud of him. PSG's Rodriguez got the most assists in the Coupe de Ligue. Very nice. And if you win the competition, you tend to get most of the first spots in the player stats. And there you have it. Ronaldo shares 5 goals with Luis Suarez and has been considered for first place for the Coupe de Ligue. Champions Champions Trophy. Yeah, I normally would get the Champions. Don't really need to talk about that. Not very relevant. Copa Europe. That's the trophy that we will be facing. Who won the Europa League? I think it was Valencia. I think we're going to be facing Valencia for the Copa Europe. Come season 8. Champions Cup. So top scorers. Wayne Rooney, my favourite player in the world, gets the most goals in the Champions Cup. Good on him, lad. It's nice to see that he's still going strong at Manchester United, even though I'm coming up to my 8th season, and Lacazette is just 1 goal behind him in that second place. For assists, we've got Chelsea's Nathan with 10 assists, and Manuel Neuer shares Rufia's 6 clean sheets in that first place position. So very, very good stats there. Now, just for those who are interested in the Euro League, for clean sheets, it was Juventus's Neto in first place. Neymar, former PSG player, is doing very well for himself at Valencia CF. He's got 8 assists. For top scorers, it's Neymar again on 14 goals. What a beast. We had to sell Neymar previously because his wages was absolutely ridiculous and I didn't want to pay that kind of money. And that is for the Euro League, and we've got the FIFA World Cup to look forward to this, next season. So, we'll be obviously wishing the best of luck to England. And that is the player stats, guys. Fixtures, we don't really need to go through fixtures. A squad report I will be doing very shortly. Same as squad rankings. Let's have a look though at injury list. Now you won't believe I've got 4 players on this list at the moment. Now Lacazette will be recovered from a pulled calf in 3 days' time, so he's 80% match fit. Ronaldo, I'm so unfortunate that he got injured coming towards the end of this season. 37-year-old Ronaldo is still going very strong, above the 90 overall. He's got some gym work going on with his torn hamstring. 3 weeks until he's fully recovered. With a broken tibia, Kurt Zuma, defender of mine for the second team, is still recovering. 3 months until we see him again. And unfortunately, my best goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer, is going through physiotherapy for a torn groin, and we won't be seeing him until approximately 6 weeks' time. So that is the injury list. Now, I think we can go through the squad ranking. And as you can see, Eden Hazard has boosted himself to first place. Good on him. And it was very difficult for Eden Hazard, because he was in the second team for a very long time. I couldn't fit him into the first team. But with Ronaldo out of the picture, Eden Hazard got a chance to shine. And I can see my best player, James Rodriguez, in third place. And who's going to be last? Alfonso Mendes, of course, with only a couple of games in his belt, is down at the bottom of the ranks. Now, I think, guys, I've kept you waiting long enough. I think we should do the squad report. Now, I can't remember the last time we've done a squad report. I think it was around the beginning of the season. So, without further ado, let's get crack-a-lacking. Now, starting with the goalkeepers. Now, whilst I'm going through the squad report, guys, I will be talking about my on-the-spot plan for these individual players for Season 8, even though I'm going to be stopping this PSG career mode on camera and moving it aside as my major project and focusing on the Accrington career mode next. I have decided, especially for the Car Chuckle Xbox, who is desperate for me to continue with that. I'll talk more about Accrington a bit later on, but yeah. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is for season 8, I won't be playing the entire career mode on camera. I'll be mostly doing. Excuse me, I'm just yawning. I'll be mostly doing it off camera, and then probably do like 3 recordings per season from season 8 to season 15. First recording will be the transfers at the beginning, second recording will be the winter transfers, and third recording will be the finale like I'm doing now to evaluate all the progress that my players have made throughout the year. Now, first things first, best goalkeeper, my number 1 goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer, 92 overall, he's 36 now, so my policy strictly says that if you are 35 and over, you must leave the team unless, and this is the loophole, unless you are 88 overall and above. Now, Manuel Neuer looks like he's going to be sticking around at 92 overall. I don't think we're going to see him grow from here, guys. I really don't expect him to. But as a goalkeeper, you know, you can still grow at an old age. His value is still 40.5. He's in okay form and he's very happy. So he's still one of the world's best goalkeepers. 39 games under his belt. Obviously, he's not going to score any goals, but he did get an assist, so that must be from he's thrown the ball or kicked the ball out and they scored straight away. But 24 clean sheets, that is not bad at all for 39 games. An average rating of 7.10 for his games. But as you can see, guys, he's dropping in attributes physically and mentally. I mean, that could be simply due to his old age or his injury. We don't know. But the goalkeeping stats staying the same, and as long as you can keep them, I'm very happy. I mean, jumping, strength, reactions, they're quite important as a goalkeeper. The most important really is the goalkeeping attributes. So, moving on. Juan Carlos had the most clean sheets in the Liga. Very, very impressive. 90 overall, 34 years old. Also one of the world's best goalkeeper. He is more valuable than Manuel Neuer, of course. Could be due to the fact that he's just a little bit younger. 47.5 in value. Good form. Very happy. 27 games. He got 15 clean sheets. And yeah, so that was basically it. All he got to play was 1 Champions Cup game, 23 league games, and 3 Champions Trophy games. But he will definitely be a most suitable replacement to Manuel Neuer when he retires. But in terms of keeping him around, I'm not too sure. I would like to bring in a goalkeeper who is younger, who can still grow, that has a very high overall. But until I can find a goalkeeper that is better than Manuel Neuer or Joao Carlos, I guess I'm going to stick. Excuse me, I guess I'm going to stick to these 2 goalkeepers. But unfortunately, the mental stats attributes have been dropping for Carlos. But his goalkeeping diving has gone up by 1. Nicolas Soule, he was my first ever signing in this career mode. We got rid of him, I can't remember to who, but then we brought him back. 89 overall, 26 years old. He joined us at the age of, I think he was like 19. And look, excuse me, look how far he has come. $67 million his value. Okay, form, very happy. I think it was Valencia CF, it says right there. We got him from Valencia CF. Not entirely sure whether it was Valencia CF we sold him to. I think it was. But we got him back from them and done a straight swap. So completely free. Just done a straight swap for Neymar. So very interesting negotiation right there. 38 games, 1 goal, 14 clean sheets with 5 yellows and 1 red. Not really much to say about that. I think he could have had a few more clean sheets, but he's still one of my best defenders. And of course, he is growing technically, but not amazingly. Max Hummels, 88 -1 in overall. That is not a very good sign, considering that he's 33 years old. A leader of men, he's the captain of the entire team. 25.5 in value, okay form, very happy. 43 games, 1 assist, 22 clean sheets. 4 yellows, 1 red. Drop in mentally, that's to be expected for an older man like Max Hummels. John Stones, I finally got him from Chelsea for $40 million back in January. 87 overall, 28 years old. Valued at 38.5, okay form, very happy. 20 games with only 6 clean sheets and 5 yellows. I didn't have high expectations for John Stones. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to add him to the first team, so it's already got Alaba, Sule and Mats Hummels. But of course, if he becomes better than Mats Hummels, I'll seriously have to consider it. Kurt Zuma, 83 overall, 27 years old. He's $25 million in value. Good form, happy morale. He's got a broken tibia at the moment, as we've already discussed. 26 games, 3 goals, 1 assist, 15 clean sheets with 4 yellows. And he is growing physically and technically. So I'm not too sure about Kurt Zuma. Being 27, I don't think it's going to grow any more from here. Remember, I don't use the training feature, so it's not guaranteed. He is a good second team player. He definitely won't fit in the first team. Definitely not. I don't see him ever coming to the first team. It might be a case where I have to loan him out next season. I'm not too sure. Something I'm definitely going to have to think on. Mustafi, 88 plus 2 in over. Well done, lad. This could be the next replacement for Mats Hummels. 30 years old, 41 million in value. He's okay form, very happy. We got him from Valencia CF for 60 million. 36 games, 1 goal, 15 clean sheets with 5 yellows. I'm very happy with this guy. He was a very fantastic sign. He's been phenomenal in the second team. I really don't see him going anywhere for season 8. David Alaba, absolutely phenomenal player. 89 plus 1, 29 years old, $48 million in value. Okay form, very happy. It's good to see all my players are happy at the moment. 39 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 21 clean sheets, and 9 yellows with 3 reds. So he definitely needs to learn some discipline. But David Alaba, no doubt about it, is arguably one of the best defenders I have in my team. I mean, he's very flexible. He knows where to play in all different positions. But unfortunately, he is dropping mentally in stats. But he's growing physically and technically. Sergio Busquets, slight disappointment for my team. He recently arrived from Barcelona for 35.5 plus Fabregas. Now, I am very disappointed of bringing Sergio Busquets. I tried to fit him into the first team and it did cost me a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to say he was phenomenal. He did well. I mean, 20 games, 1 goal, 1 assist with 12 clean sheets. And as a CDM, I expect more clean sheets out of him. But 12 clean sheets out of 20 games is not bad at all. I mean, that's only 8 clean sheets away. But he is dropping mentally. He's 33 years old. 89 minus 1, you know. I don't know really what to do with him. It might be a case where I have to loan him out for season 8 because I certainly don't think I'm going to add him to the team, but it's something I have to figure out. Nemanja Matic, 87 minus 1, 33-year-old. He is unhappy, okay form. First player we've come across who happens to be unhappy, and I know exactly why. He recently arrived from Chelsea for 25.5. I brought him along because he was 88 overall. It's still 87 is still a big number, you know. It's still, you know, he's a good player. There's no doubt about it. But with only 10 games in his belt, he's got 1 assist, 3 clean sheets. I'm not particularly happy with this signing as well. You know, him and Busquets were, I don't know, they were kind of like buzzkills. You know, I tried to fit them in. Matic was complaining because of the lack of game time, but I don't know what kind of contract I've given him. It might have been an important first team player. If he's a squad rotation, then I don't see why I should be giving him a lot of games. But let's have a look at his contract. Yeah, he is an important first team player. No wonder he's complaining. But I never brought Matic along, um, to be in my team on a regular basis. He was just going to be a bench player. But I do have plans to get rid of him. I don't think he's going to be staying for season 8. Gareth Bale, what is there to say about one of the world's greatest right midfielders? 93 overall, 32 years old, 75.5 in value, good form, very happy. 39 games with only 11 goals, 6 assists, and 21 clean sheets, 5 yellows, 1 red. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He's not dropping in attributes, but he is growing technically. But no major growth, unfortunately, but he's going nowhere. Douglas Costa, I'm quite happy with Douglas Costa. 86 overall, 31 years old, 35 in value. Good form, very happy. He has that special something on his status. So I really have no plans to get rid of Costa. He makes a very good second team right midfielder. It might be a case where I have to loan him out. We'll just have to see. But after 31 games, 1 goal, 8 assists, and 10 clean sheets, with only 4 yellows, he seems to be okay. He's growing technically, but nothing major. Tony Kroos, superb signing, got him from Real Madrid for $100 million. I think I bought him back in the beginning of this season, but he's 91 plus 2 in overall, 32 years old, $62 million in value, okay form, and happy. He's played 29 games with only 1 goal, 12 assists, and 13 clean sheets, and only 1 yellow. So he's a well-disciplined player, and he's growing phenomenally in that technical area. So I have no plans to get rid of Tony Kroos. Paul Pogba, mate, I'm still shocked to this day that he's come back to Manchester United in real life. But in my game, 93 plus 1, phenomenal player. He's only 29 years old, one of the world's best centre midfielders. Valued at 92.5, okay form, very happy. He's had 40 games, 2 goals, 5 assists, 21 clean sheets, 4 yellow cards and only 1 red card. But look at this, guys. His physical attributes are dropping, and he's got a +1 in overall. I don't get it. I really don't get it. EA, sort your shit out. But his technical attributes are growing. Alan Halilovic, 83 overall, 25 years old, has that special something. So just like Costa, I have no plans to get rid of Halilovic. I might loan him out due to the fact that I've got so many players coming in season 8, but we'll just have to find out what happens. 29.5 in value, okay form, very happy. 27 games, 2 goals, 5 assists, and 12 clean sheets. He only got 5 yellows throughout the season. He's grown technically, and he is a decent player. Ivan Rakitic. Now, there was a time where I was seriously considering selling him on, but he has become such a standout player. 88 plus 1 in overall. 34 years old, 27 in value. Good form, very happy. I don't think he's going to grow any further than 88, but he has had 26 games, scoring 5 goals, 4 assists, 15 clean sheets with 2 yellows and 1 red. Growing mentally and growing technically. I'm quite happy with him. We'll just have to see what happens to him in the near future. Eden Hazard, Ronaldo's replacement in that left wing, excellent form, but he's still content. I got him on the free back at the beginning of the season. I signed a pre-contract with him back in January of last season. So we stole him from Chelsea. He's 91 overall. Excuse me, I'm having a stretch. Oh my god. 91 overall, +2 in overall. 28 games, 17 goals, guys. 17 goals. Now that is more like it. 6 assists, 10 clean sheets with 1 yellow. He's just growing in all departments. Physical, mental, technical. He is a very, very good player, and I'm looking forward to having him on a full-time basis. Adnan Januzaj unfortunately got loaned out to Athletic Bilbao, sorry. He's 84 overall, 27 years old. I completely forgot about him, I must be honest, but I haven't got any of his stats for his league. All I can see is 11 Champions Cup games, 1 goal, 1 assist, with 2 clean sheets, with an average rating of 6.70. He's growing technically, but I don't know. I mean, I'm quite biased towards Januzaj because he's a Manchester United player in real life. But in my game, I just don't see a future with him. I suppose, looking at my left midfielders, yeah, I definitely don't see him sticking around. And I need his spot available for youth players if I want to make some serious dough. But I might need to consider selling Januzaj in Season 8. Raheem Sterling also got loaned out to a rival team in my league, SM Kine. He's 88 plus 2 in overall. Now, the good thing about him being loaned out to SM Kine is I can monitor his stats. He is 27 years old, valued at $62 million. Good form, content, morale. He's had 32 games this season, so 30 in the Liga and 2 in the Coupe Nationale, scoring 6 goals, having 6 assists with 4 clean sheets. And he seems to be doing really well. He could definitely be my squad rotation left midfielder once Ronaldo retires. Once Ronaldo retires, Eden Hazard will take Ronaldo's place, so Raheem Sterling could take Hazard's place in the second team. Sterling's probably not going to like that for an 88 overall player, but I'm just going to have to discuss that with him through his contract. Now, this is the best player in my entire team, James Rodriguez. An absolutely phenomenal player. I remember all those seasons ago, I bought him off Real Madrid for a hefty fee. 94 plus 1 in overall. 30 years old. He's one of the world's best. He's valued at $101,500,000. Okay form, he's very happy. He's played 46 games this season. 46 games and only 11 goals, 10 assists with 22 clean sheets. Only 3 cards. He's fantastic. Once Max Hummels steps down as captain, I'll seriously consider James Rodriguez as being the captain of my team, simply because he's phenomenal and he deserves it. He's growing technically and physically, so best of luck to James Rodriguez. Kevin De Bruyne, very phenomenal signing. He is also one of the world's best, 91 overall, 30 years old, 76 in value. Good form, very happy. 39 games, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 clean sheets, and 2 yellow cards. No growth though, which is quite surprising and a little bit disappointing. This guy, Mesut Ozil, 89 plus 1. We got him in January from Arsenal for 50 million. I'm pretty sure my brother will be very happy about that. But we had to give up Chris Smalling, which is very controversial. He's okay form, and he seems to be happy. 33 years old. He's only had 9 games with only 1 goal, 1 assist, and 4 clean sheets. I had nowhere to put him in the squad, but I did eventually have him in the second team throughout the end of the season. But he is growing in technical stats. I don't know what I'm going to do about Ozil. I really don't know. But I've got a sneaky suspicion that I'm going to have to get rid of him. Luis Suarez. It's very upsetting to see that he's 35 years old now, but fear not, he's only 92 in overall, so he is going to be staying for a little while longer. 36.5 in value. He's got good form at the moment, and he's very happy. He's been banned for 1 match in a European competition, one of the world's best strikers. 35 games he's had this season with 13 goals, 1 assist and 18 clean sheets and only 4 yellow cards. He's growing still physically and technically, but dropping mentally. Karim Benzema, 34 years old, he's 89 overall. He was one of the first strikers I bought for PSG. I'm absolutely proud of him, but it's so sad to see that his time is almost coming up. I mean, he's good form, he's happy. He's not very happy, but he's had 23 games with only 7 goals, 2 assists, and 9 clean sheets. Now, Karim Benzema, in my opinion, deserves more game time. He is a phenomenal striker, but I've got phenomenal strikers, and there's just not enough room for the likes of Karim Benzema to be a part of the first team. So I will consider him for being loaned out in season 8, and it's probably going to be January or season 9. We'll have to sell him on because 89 overall. It's not very reassuring for the likes of Karim Benzema being at 34. But as you can see, he's grown physically, he's grown technically, but mentally he is dropping. Antoine Griezmann, 90 plus 1 in overall. He's 31 years old. He's one of the world's best strikers, 64.5 in value, good form, very happy, 37 games, 12 goals, 2 assists, 12 clean sheets, and 4 yellow cards. He's only grown at plus 1 in ball control, and that is it. A little bit disappointing. Alexandre, babe, help me out here. French dude, Alexandre Lacazette. Yeah, Alexandre, innit? Alexandra? Why would he be called Alexandra? That's a girl's name. Yeah, probably just call him Alex, yeah. Right, so Alexandre Lacazette, 91 plus 1 in overall. 31 years old, he's one of the world's best strikers, $72 million in value, good form, happy. He's got a pull card at the moment, he will be 100% fit in 3 days. He's had 35 games, only 17 goals, 1 assist, and 20 clean sheets. 17 goals is actually not bad at all. Growing physically, growing technically, but dropping mentally. That's bound to happen once you hit 29. Romelu Lukaku. I like this guy for some reason. I don't know why, but 85 plus 2. 29 years old. He's on loan at Inter. 39 in value. He's okay form and he's content. We can't see any of his stats, but based in major competitions such as the Champions Cup, he hasn't taken part. I don't know if Inter Milan were in Champions Cup. They might have been in the Europa League. But, excuse me, guys, but it looks like he has been doing well for himself and growing technically. He could quite possibly be a future striker at PSG. 85 or he'd definitely be a part of the second team. But at this point in my career mode, I rarely put time and effort into players who have in between 70 and 80 overall, unless they're a youth player. But yeah, I'm proud of Lukaku. I'm proud of him. Julian Bagoo. Now, it's an interesting story behind this player. Now, one of my spectators, I do believe his name is the Car Chuckle Xbox. I'm not sure if it's him or if it's someone else, but he told me that Bagoo is absolutely fantastic striker, and he does score goals, especially in simulation. So I was like, you know what, fine, I'll sign him because last season in January I could sign him on a pre-season contract. So I did, but unfortunately he turned out to be a glitch player that didn't arrive to my club. So I had to terminate his contract and then sign him again a month or two later through the free agency. So I got him finally, and then I loaned him back out to AS Monaco to get some game time. 28 years old, 83 overall, good form, content morale. Grown technically, but nowhere else to be honest. As he has been playing for AS Monaco, we can monitor all of his stats. So he's had 19 games, 16 of them being in the Liga, 2 of them being a Coupe de Liga, and 1 of them being a Coupe Nationale. 6 goals he scored himself, with only 5 assists and 8 clean sheets. Now, to that person who did consider Bagoo to join my team, I'm not impressed. I really am. I ain't hating, dog. I ain't hating. But I'm not impressed. I'm not. Afonso Mendes, welcome to PSG. He has come straight out of the academy, guys. 65 in overall plus 3. This guy is going to be an absolute beast. Look at the status right there. Has potential to be special. 18 years old. He's already valued at $1,200,000. He's okay form at the moment, and he is happy. He's only had 2 games this season, but for a youth player, that's that's very lucky, you know. I think because with Ronaldo being out of the picture, I didn't really have a second team left midfielder. So I used Afonso to get some game time. It was coming up to the end of the season. I knew we had it in the bag, so I didn't really care whether we won or lost. But in both games, he got a win and he got a draw. So either way, I was actually quite happy. He got 1 clean sheet out of that with an average rating of 6.70. So I will be interested to see his future with those attributes climbing the ranks. And there he is, boys and girls. Cristiano Ronaldo, 93 minus 1 in overall. He's 37 years old, the oldest player in my team, I do believe. And I just can't let go of him. He's my second favourite player in the world. I cannot let go of him. I let go of Cristiano Ronaldo in a previous career mode. I think it was either FIFA 14 or 15. And I regretted it big time. I sold him to FC Bayern. And I couldn't buy him back. He still want to come back. Excuse me again. But he's got good form and he's very happy in morale. And look, he's still 10.5 million in value. So cheap now for a phenomenal player like Ronaldo, but he's dropping ridiculously in physical attributes and mental attributes. I will hold on to him as long as I can. That is my prerogative, man. 43 games. He's had a fantastic run. 17 goals, no assists though, which is very peculiar. 20 clean sheets with an average of 7.10. He's got very good discipline, you know, no yellow cards, no reds. But he's not much of a tackler. He's just all about the attack. But I love him. It's as simple as that. I love him. He's wicked. And that is it, guys. That is all of my players in my squad report. A very long process. I mean, I'm already hitting the 45-minute marker, but I did warn you guys it was going to be a very long episode. But I think we've covered almost everything. Let's have a look at our global transfer network. I've got all these at my disposal. Now let's just have a look at them. 5-star experience, 5-star judgment. He will stay forever. 5-star, 5-star. So will he. So will he. So will he. So will he. Please be 5-star, 5-star. There we go. Fantastic. So I've got 5-star experienced, 5-star judgment for all of my scouts. Now, I might send these guys out again. Just to show me, which players are just world class. I'll go into my instructions actually. So what have we got? We've got nothing in the scout report. It said 207, but whatever. But we have world class aged between 16 and 34, contracts remaining at 0 to 5, and also we'll get rid of this one. Don't really need that one. Or do we, actually? No, you know what? Let's do that again. Any position. Where's world class? I've gone past it, haven't I? There we go. World class, aged between 16 and 34, with a contract between 0 and 1 year. So yeah, that should still work. So that's 2 instructions down. And we are going to send our scouts out. So Jonathan Clements, I am going to send you to the French League, as you are French yourself. George Starkle, can you please go to Germany? Laurent Casme, can you please go to Spain? Patrick Costanzo, can you please go to Italy? Sebastian Bass, can you please go to England? And Peter Moreau, can you please let's see if there are any players in Russia. I never really look in Russia. So that's it. So they are going to be sent out so I can figure out who I want. Oh, hello. Wow. It looks like we've got a list already. We've got a very long list already. But what I'll do is, because these are old, that's probably going to take me forever. Yeah, that's definitely going to take me forever. Do you know what? I think I should just leave that there. And hopefully their names will pop up again. I hope. If they don't, I'm pretty much screwed. All I want is to find out who the world-class players are right now. Finances, guys. Coming on a 50-50 budget split. We've got in a transfer budget $31,834,674 million. Wage budget, we've got $612,205, and that's pretty good. I already went through transfer negotiations back in the February episode, I do believe. Yanazai, Sterling, Bagoon, Lukaku, I will be bringing back. Probably straight away, actually. I might use up the money to just buy them back now, unless I want to improve contracts. But, Lionel Messi, I will be attempting to buy you, my friend. Mark my words, guys. Season 8, I am going to get Lionel Messi. Oh, yeah. But I won't be able to because my squad is full, so I'm going to have to sell some players. I can't even loan them out. I'll have to sell some, because there's going to be a shit ton of players coming in, which we should have a look at so we can plan accordingly on what we're going to do. We'll do it by overall, really. So, first place to talk about, Lewandowski. Yes, we signed him on a pre-contract. I'm going to steal him from FC Bayern, our former European rivals. Physical attributes look great. You know, I see good and excellent ones there. Mental attributes. Interceptions he's not very good at, but he is a striker. Skills. Pretty average. You know, he's not good at marking. He's not good at tackling. But of course he is a striker, and everything else is alright. 63 crossing. He's a striker, so not bothered. 68 free kick. That's fine. 66 long pass. He doesn't really need to do a lot of long passes because he's going to be in the at the top of the field. So these are pretty good, actually. He's a fantastic player. He's 33 years old. That is the biggest down. He's tall, 6'1", 174 pounds, from Poland. Right-footed, medium attacking work rate for both attacking and defence. 4-star weak foot, so he can use his left, and only 3-star skill moves. No traits. He's a complete forward, which is nice. Poacher excels in finishing inside the penalty area, both with their feet and with their head. Cool. Dribbler, clinical finisher, technically required to be deadly. Goal scorers from anywhere within 25 yards. Yep, that's fine. I think he's going to fit in perfectly. I definitely want to slot him into the first team. I'm so looking forward to playing with him. But we've got Karim Benzema, Luis Suarez, Lacazette and Griezmann. Um, Damn. Not to mention Lukaku, Bagu. 6 strikers, now going to turn into 7. It is going to be lethal, but the fact of the matter is, guys, Robert Lewandowski is going to have a spot in my team. You know, whether it's the second team or whether it's the first team, I have yet to find out. He deserves to be in a first team. You know, at 33 years old, though, that's a little bit concerning. But he will get a spot. Alright, next up, Carvalho. Carvalho. 88 overall CDM. Physical attributes don't look great. I must admit, he's got excellent stamina and strength, good reactions, but that is it. Okay. Right. 30 years old, 6'2". He can play centre midfield, which is always nice to know. He's definitely a defensive-minded player, and he should be for a CDM. Power header. Tackling and strength. He could fit in. I'm not too sure, but he could fit in. Alba. Now he looks really good. I am convinced with those stats. Most certainly. It's interesting to see that his attacking work rate is high, but his defensive work rate is medium. But I'm looking forward to working with Alba. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I see a fly right in front of me. I want to fit Alba in my team. It's as simple as that. Isco. Poor strength. Average jumping. See, the way I do it, guys, is the dark green is excellent. The light green is good. The yellow is average. The orange is poor. And the red is bad. That's the way I judge it. So he's got bad interceptions. Poor aggression. Bad marking. Average heading. I definitely feel like he's a cam, so he's definitely an attacking player, but it's nice to see how flexible he is in terms of being a centre midfielder and a left midfielder. Interesting. Very interesting. Finesse shot, outside foot shot, nice. Very nice. Very interesting. I would like to add Isco to the team. And we've got Mario Götze coming on. Oh, mate, what a beast. But those physical attributes actually don't really impress me. I mean, a lot of averages, 1 good, 3 excellent. I'm sorry, guys. I did warn you that it would be a bit of a boring episode. But we do have a new spectator, known as FIFA Master Mohammed. How is it going? I'm your number 1 fella, MillzySawUs. And welcome to my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 7 finale. This is a very boring episode, I must warn you. I have been going through all of the stats, the records, my thoughts, and evaluation of the entire season and my plans for the future. So I do apologise in advance. But if you like this sort of thing, you know, feel free to sit around, enjoy yourself. At the moment, I'm going through signings I made in January and explaining what I'm going to be doing for what I've got planned for them for season 8. Mario Götze, though, coming from Man City, 29 years old, he's a very flexible player. This is why I signed him in the first place, because he could play in the cam, he could play as a centre forward, he could play as a centre midfielder, he could play as a left midfielder. He's phenomenal. He is phenomenal. I'm not going to talk louder because I've got a sore voice at the moment, sore throat. So, I'm very sorry. You're just going to have to turn your volume up. But, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Very nice. Flare shot, dribbler, acrobat. Yeah, I do want him to be in the first team. I ain't going to yell and I ain't going to shout. No, thank you. Aguero, 88 overall, striker. Looks like a phenomenal player. I quite like him. He's got poor aggression though. For a striker, he shouldn't have any interception really, you know, unless the defenders are really sloppy with their passes. He looks pretty phenomenal. Maybe he could be next to Lewandowski up front, you know, next season. I mean, why not? Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, he's injury prone. That's not good. I don't understand how injury prone could be a trait. I really don't get that. Alright, who else we got? Danilo. Right back. Whoa. Holy shit. His skill attributes are incredible. Fuck me. What beast. Holy shit. This guy is phenomenal. 30-year-old Brazilian right back. He's definitely going to have a place in the team. I am not... Oh, mate, Danilo is not going nowhere. No way. High attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. He's a long shot taker, distance shooter, crosser, tackling. He's going nowhere. Oh, yes. Depay. Fantastic physical attributes. Okay. He's pretty good, Depay. 28 years old. He's short, though. 5'9". Left wing or cam. Only a 2-star weak foot, so he's definitely can't, like, it's not like he definitely can't use his left foot, but it's not great, isn't it? Power, free kick, flare and long shot. Speedster, dribbler, distance shooting, free kick specialist. Yeah, he can fit into the team. Krychowiak. 86 overall. Yeah, I don't see this guy really playing for the team. Nah. I'm sorry, guys. He's just going to be someone I make money off of. Pastore making his long-awaited return. Poor balance, bad jumping. Pastore could be in second team or just a bench player. I mean, that would be bad, wouldn't it? Just to get him back into the team to sell him off again. Oh, hang on, I wasn't done there. My bad. So at least he can play the wings. Do you know what? I would keep him because he can play the left and the right wing. So he could definitely be a bench player if I decide to have that kind of formation. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. We can't deny that. Flare shot, playmaker and acrobat. We can't deny that. Sturridge. Liverpool Sturridge, 86 overall. He's alright, I suppose. He's not bad. 32 years old, 6'2". He can play right wing as well as striker. He's got the left foot, nice. Medium attack, low defense. 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He's not great, I must say, and he's injury prone. Sorry. Benteke. Right. We are going to have a lot. And I mean a lot of strikers. Got a lot of specialities though. Konu Plyanka. What a name. He's a pretty good player. He ain't bad at all. There might be a place for him. I've never had an Egyptian player in my team. That's pretty dope. I never get how a right winger could be a left footer. They must like rush the ball up to the top of the field, turn around to face their goal, and then use their left foot. Yeah, I never really understood that. I know that sounds stupid, but I've never really got that. I'm afraid to say that Moreno might have a hard time at PSG. I'm going to use him as an example for Brendan Rodgers fucking me around. I give Alberto his dues though. He can play almost anywhere on the left. High attack and high defense. He doesn't look too bad actually. Lamela. He's a bit of a beast. He can play both sides, not bad. Interesting. I'm kind of thinking it really doesn't matter who gets loaned out or not. Because no matter what happens, no matter who gets loaned out, I'm going to have a team of good players. I'm not really fussed about the rest of these players. They don't really grab my eye. They're just a means of making a little bit of money off of. Yeah, I'm so sorry guys that this bit's a bit boring. I just wanted to see you guys see me. I just wanted to record it for myself really. And that is it. That is it for the transfer negotiations. Thank God. It's over. You got a brief understanding of what my plans are for the likes of my future PSG stars. I already checked in Browse Jobs. I've got no offers. And I completed all of my objectives for the first time. It's very nice. So, if I have a look at my career, and I go back to my first season, I did complete my league objective. I only got to the final of the Coupe Nationale, the Coupe de Ligue, and only the round of 16 of the Champions Cup. So that was a struggle that year. That was really a struggle. I'm just doing this, guys, to find out. I'm not going to go through all of it because that'll take extremely long. I'm just doing this to find out whether I won the treble or not in previous seasons. So, nope, but I did win the Coupe de Ligue. Nothing in that season. But, hang on. I didn't win the league on the second season. Wow. Interesting. I got the Coupe de Ligue, but not the league itself. Alright. Just the league. I got the league and the Champions Cup. Alright, that's cool. But only round 2 of the Coupe de Ligue. Holy shit. I wonder if that was the season where I used my my youth team at the time. Got the league and the Coupe Nationale, but still no treble. Got the league, but I got to the final of the Champions Cup and the Coupe de Ligue, but failed both. Holy shit, what a season. Alright, so there you have it. This is the first season I ever won the treble, and it says NA at the moment because, you know, the actual league isn't over yet, but we know it's going to be. Manager of the month, I've got 1. What a fucking season. Excuse the French, no pun intended. Right, I just wanted to show you my youth academy quickly. I'm still keeping tabs on Bernardo Lobo. Ivan Contreras looks really decent. Leao Teixeira looks very decent as well. It'd be nice to have a goalkeeper. Sancho Carvajal looks decent as well. Another goalkeeper, but Tom Gondo, Tom Gondo looks fantastic. It looks to me that he's going to be a right back, but a potential 90 to 94. That's exactly like Mendes, my youth player in my team. This guy's going to be fantastic. I really want to keep him about, so hopefully I don't receive an email saying this player wants to leave, because then I'll definitely have to drop someone, and I will for the likes of Gondo. Who do I need to worry about next season? Bagu, Matic, Ozil, Busquets. Alaba I will worry about, and Mustafi I will worry about. So I think we should offer him new contracts. For the other 4, I don't think so. Alaba, let's see what you want. You want 350, I'm happy to give that to you. Another 3 years if you don't mind. I'll give you a clean sheet of 20%. Fuck it. And he's an important first team player. You reckon I could convince him to be a squad rotation player? Let's see if I can. I don't want him to be, don't get me wrong, but I'm starting to like ask these players to be squad rotation so I get less shit from them in the future. But obviously he won't be. He'll be, you know, crucial. But let me see. Let me see what he says. And Mustafi, what does he want? He wants 350 as well, cheeky bastard. I hope I'm going to have enough money. I should do. Does he deserve a 20%? No, he doesn't. Let's not specify, because he's already a squad rotation player. If he asks for a role, we'll say he's a squad rotation. Or do we convince him to be sporadic? You fucking arse. Let's give him that 20% and sporadic. That'd be freaking hilarious if he accepts that. Alright. What is next? Done the player stats. Let's do team stats. I won't go through this ridiculously because I'm kind of getting tired now. Who played the most games? Mustafi did. Wow. I didn't think it would be him. I thought it would be Hummels. Or Rodriguez, but wow. I guess you had to fill in for the first team a lot of times. Who scored the most goals? Griezmann. So if you guys betted that Griezmann would score the most goals this season, pat yourselves on the shoulder. Most assists was Costa. Most clean sheets was Carlos, top man. Who got the most yellows? Mustafi. Who got the most reds? Alaba. Who got the best average? It's shared between Eden Hazard and Van Rakitic. Interesting. So that's it. That is it. I think we're coming to a close now, guys. What we will do now is sim, monitor emails, and train up Mendes, and see what happens from here. Right, so Alaba accepted, so he's now a squad rotation player, and Mustafi is a sporadic first team player. That is awesome. Maybe that percentage helps. But we've got an update already. So Dale Wilson is apparently a world class player. Right, let's add him then. Yuri Medeiros. Okay. Fabinho. I will add all these players to my shortlist that end up being on the scout reports. So I've got probably some targets for season 8. Let's train up Mendes. Very nice. Right. From Spain, Brian 4. Jesus Vallejo. Godfred Donza. He recently arrived from Stoke City for 35 mil. Danny Caballos. Oh, cool. So I don't need to worry about previous scout reports not turning up. It looks like they do. So Marco Asensio is definitely someone I was seriously considering back at January. Sanabria I'm going to have anyway. He's joining PSG when his contract expires, so I don't need him. Alright, Gimenez. There's going to be a lot of names on my shortlist. Mark my words, a lot of names. Gaia. That's hilarious. Recently arrived from PSG for 8 mil. Holy shit! He's already coming to me. Joining PSG, yeah. No! Fucking delete that person. God damn it. Shit happens though. What can you do? He's already coming to me. Yeah. There's a lot of players here. And I mean a lot of players. This might take extremely long. Woo! It is definitely going to take extremely long. Do you know what, guys? I'm not even going to bother adding them all to the shortlist. There is really no point. Ronaldo returns. Stark returns. An update from Spain. Never mind. What I might do is use my money, guys, to bring players back early. I think that's exactly what I will do. And the reason why I do that, guys, is because I've got really bad organisational issues. And it's probably going to cost me big to bring these guys out. Recall from loan for 4 mil. That's fine. I'm not going to use my money for anything else, so I might as well bring them back. Recall. Recall. Recall from loan. Thank you. Good. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Right. Don't need to worry about bringing them back using my new budget. I could just use my old budget. Fantastic. Here we go. Let's continue. Let's train. Boom. Boom. Nice. He sucks at beat your man. Sounds horrible. Lol. Okay. Much better. Come on. God, it's taking long. Oh, nice. Look at that. We're glad to inform you that due to your excellent performance at PSG, you've won the Manager of the Season award. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Who's Player of the Year? Oh, brilliant. Fucking Benzia. At least I'm Manager of the Season. That's all I can say about that. Right. So at least I'm going to be the PSG manager for season 8. Cool. Cool. I hope that gives me a bigger pay rise. So guys, that is it. I'm going to end it right there. So we are officially finished. This is not going to be a major project of mine anymore for my YouTube channel. I deeply am sorry. I did say my target was to get the treble, and then I would end it there. I've got a lot of projects in mind that I want to get focused on, and Accrington Career Mode is one of them. My rise to the top, meaning rise to the Barclays Premier League. Now, with the Accrington Career Mode, guys, I have decided that it may be possible that I need to start playing the actual games in order for them to survive in the current season they are at. As much as it kills me to do that, because I am a simulated FIFA player, that might have to be the case in order to not lose all that progress. Otherwise, if I do continue as a simulated career mode, I will end that project if we do not get promoted or stay in the same league. If we get demoted, then that'll be it. That is the straw. That's the line I have to draw. If we do not get demoted, then I will keep the project going. Maybe unless we get through to the next season in the same league in a football championship, but we don't it will be my 4th season by then. And if we don't get promoted in that season, that's when I'll stop the project. So it'll be the rest of Accrington's season now, and one more season after that before I finally decide on what I'm going to do with that major project. But the whole point now is, guys, that there is no more PSG. I will continue to play this career mode off camera and do 3 episodes per season. One for transfers, 2 for transfers, and 1 for the end of the year. And that is it, guys. I am going to go now. My girlfriend's doing my nutting, so I'm going to kick her ass. And thank you so much for helping me out, guys. I really do appreciate it. I've been your boy, MillzySawUs, number 1 fellow for Laser Gaming. This has been my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 7 finale episodes. Take care, guys, and above all else, I'll see you in the next one.